teas in a pod, yeah, we're taking a ride. Tombi and Tam got the mic open wide. Talking TV, talking news, spilling tea in the blues with some movie reviews and a laugh or two. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie barking in the back. Cosmo, Yarny, Salem on the cat attack. So grab a seat, let's chat a lot. You never know what we've got. Two voices, one vibe, come along for the ride. It's two teas in a pod, let's get it on.
I need to extend the sound of the cheering. Because normally when we're doing the transition, it's that transition that needs to have a level of cheering to it. Because then I can do that. Assuming you can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
That is deafening me.
What? It's not that loud. What are you talking about, woman? What are you talking about? Ladies, gents, welcome to Two Teas in the Pod. Episode number 34. Already, it's like flying past. This is going twice as fast as Hump Day Chinwag. And it's not going to be long before we're going to be hitting 50. And, in fact, hold on a minute. 8, 34, 42. It's just after we come back from America that we'll be hitting our 50th episodes. So we'll have to do something fun. We'll have to do something fun for it, like dress up or something, or dress down.
I'll dress up and we can have a charity night for your...
That's not a bad shout, actually.
Kiddie hospital.
We could do an Extra Life charity bash and just, roll it into some video games.
Yeah, whatever.
Play some video games as well. That's not a bad shout.
We can do an Extra Life, but we can also flash up some of our holiday moments.
That's also not a bad shout either, because we could do a holiday collage. A collage.
Good.
A holiday, what's the word? I don't want to do a collage, because a collage is a series of pictures. What's a series of video?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. I mean, the words escape me right this minute. But, ladies and gents, welcome. How are we doing on this lovely Saturday night? We are 5 minutes past 7 in the UK, so that puts you 5 minutes past 2 Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, whichever way you want to call it. Let's say hello to the chat. Major Zap, 3 hours ago. First. Welcome, Major Zaps. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And then we've got Jacob, second, 2 hours ago. Bless him. Thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. Legatus, how you doing? Also 2 hours ago. What's it with everybody coming in like 2 hours ago? Were you all bored? Everyone's bored off their tits and just decided to jump into chat early.
Yeah.
How are we doing now? Major Zap, hail Sir Tombi, and I curtsy to you. Tam? Is he curtsying to me or to you? I'm getting kind of worried now.
I want to know why he's curtsying at all.
I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Major Zap curtsying?
No.
No, I can't. It would be funny though. Doing a little curtsy. You know only girls curtsy, don't you, mate? You know it's only the ladies that curtsy to the females, usually. I think Major Zap's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
And then we got Rick Cleary. He's here, my brother and sister-in-law. How you doing? He's over on Rumble. Yes. I should get the link for Rumble, really, and put that in chat. Rumblers, unite. If you got Rumble, go and jump on the Rumble.
I've just now got visions of Zap in dress, doing the curtsy.
I've got visions of him in a Hooters outfit.
in a Hooters outfit. Oh my God, don't. You're going to start me off again.
Fucking ginger dwarf in a Hooters outfit with a magnificent beard and big tits. You know full well that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, don't.
The Eclectic Goat, how is she doing? Legatus just put a message in chat that she's at 489 subscribers. She's really close to her 500. So, guys, I'm going to drop a link into chat. If you haven't subscribed to the Eclectic Goat and you enjoy interviews with writers, you like tabletop RPGs, discussions, and talking about films you've never, or even TV shows you've never watched, go take a look at Eclectic Goats. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I just had to make sure I had. But
Yeah, I've subscribed to her on all my 50 odd channels, of which I haven't got 50 really. I've only got like 10, but they're all for different things. But I have subscribed on all of them. Every little bit helps. So if you've got a second account, guys, go across to Eclectic Goat. Let's see if you can make a day and get her up to 500. John Ambler, how you doing, brother? Yeah, good to see you. There's Panda Simone. How you doing, Panda? Good, Panda. Good to see you. Panda, feeling well and rested, John says. How about you? Then we got Donna Hall over on Rumble. Okay, I behaved and came to Rumble. Thank you, Donna. It's good to see you. And Dadman. Yeah, Dadman, I was going to play some Fortnite last night. I thought,
I don't know what's happening to your voice again.
Has he disappeared again?
Yeah, it keeps going. I can still hear you, but it just kept sounding weird.
The only thing I can think of it being is every time I select someone's message, that it's cutting something in and out from my audio perspective, because it's the only thing I'm doing different across the board.
Yeah.
It's literally the only thing I'm doing
Very
different.
strange.
Yeah. And the worst thing is I can't hear it because I sound completely normal in my headphones. So this is an EV Mux thing.
Yeah.
It's not even a YouTube or a Rumble or anything else or my mixer. It's a EV Mux issue.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it and see what's going on. But Dadman Walking. I was going to join you on a do some Fortnite at some point, and I realised I needed to go onto a Patriots stream last night. So I was talking with a bunch of Patriots, Americans as well. They're a solid bunch of guys. So if you want to catch that stream, go across to Big Red One Guy over on YouTube. Sadly, we couldn't go to his Rumble to work last night. Rumble shit the bed for him. So we had to only do YouTube. David Morris, good to see you, brother. And there's Dazzy. Hello. Hope you are doing well. How are you? Hello. You both doing well? Yes. Yeah, like I said.
Well, kind of.
Like I said, there's a PC here for you, mate. Just have to collect it. And then going down the list. And then we've got Charlotte. Hello, Nanny and Grandad in chat. How are you? A lot better for seeing you. How are you? Have you been told off lately, Charlotte?
Oh, I wonder, Charlotte. I wonder if I got a series of very frustrated messages from a mummy.
Yes, Charlotte's been naughty. She did apologise, but she's been a bit of a cheeky monkey. Bless her. But David Morris, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, man.
Rick, to answer your question, orange. But I can't eat them because they're cakey and they've got starch in them.
Lee says, hey, parents, what the fuck are you talking about? What Jaffa cake flavours? All I can see is a cat's arsehole.
Yep.
Cosmo, move your butthole, mate. He just went straight past the camera and all you could see is his butthole. What Jaffa cake flavors do you like best? The only flavor that is true is orange.
Yeah, and there's only one brand of Jaffa cake that
And that's
tastes like Jaffa
McVitie's.
cake. Yes.
And that's McVitie's.
Nothing else
That's
is
it.
Jaffa cake.
And the clues in the name as well, when you see flavors like raspberry and some other shite, and it's like, since when has a Jaffa orange ever been raspberry fucking flavored?
Yep, no.
I mean, the name's in the title. It said Jaffa, which is orange.
Yeah, Rick, it's got nothing to do with the calories, mate. I had a little bit of butcher's
Or pie.
pork pie yesterday.
Yeah, she reacted badly to the starches and
And
carbs.
today, my stomach, I've been in bits all day. I actually, at one point, looked like I was going to give birth to twins.
I, on the other hand, Rick, am always happy for snacks.
Yes.
I'm always. Do you know? Tam actually bought me some naughty snacks earlier, and here we have some caramel nibbles and our chocolate. At least,
That's nibbles, not
all right.
nipples.
They do look like nipples, though. I will say that it is kind of like a tit.
It does look nipple shaped.
They are boobies. More complete. How you doing, bro? Now the thing is with Jaffa cakes, you can only get McVitie's. Any other brand is just wrong. Pim's did some, and we get them occasionally come through from Lidl and Aldi, and they just don't taste the same. It's weird. They're either more biscuity sponge, or the orange on the top is more like fondant kind of thing. It's like, ugh, disgusting. Disgusting! Never before I've ever seen a blatant puffery. How's Jacob's doing? Jacob is still at 5,900. So I'm going to drop Jacob's GoFundMe and chat again. Jacob's.
Hi, by the way, Lee. I did see you pop in.
Yeah, I said hello to Lee earlier.
Yeah, but Rick keeps asking me questions.
That's all right. Well, he is technically allowed, bearing in mind that he is asking questions for what you want to do when you're on holiday. More complete. More complete says, nipples? My kind of snack. Nice. It's weird that it comes up with more complete through live chat, but through Evie Marks, it picks up your Andalin. It's weird as fuck. Excuse my language.
No, I'd just rather ignore it, Rick. Just do without it.
Yep.
The only thing I actually really miss through not having anything with starch in is Yorkshire pudding and roast potatoes.
Do you know what?
I do miss my roast potatoes.
She made some Yorkshire puddings over the weekend.
I made them Friday. Thursday, maybe.
I don't think I ate them. They looked wrong.
They taste wrong too.
What about Benton's Jaffa cakes? I've never heard of Benton's Jaffa cakes. I bet they taste like ass too. Do you know, earlier, Tam, I was in Yanni's chat and she asked me, Rick asked me at that point about the Jaffa cakes. I actually went off to make a Suno song, an AI generated song of how American Jaffa cakes taste like ass. And then turned it into a blurb. John Ambler has become a member. Thank you very much indeed, sir. I've never heard. That's incredibly gracious of you, by the way, John. I've never heard of Benton's Jaffa cake, so I'm actually going to Google them.
Yeah, I actually made keto Yorkshire puddings, and you make them with almond flour and arrowroot. And they are absolutely goddamn disgusting.
Yes.
It's just grainy.
Yeah, so I would say the Benton's Jaffa Cakes. Let me flip into this view for a second. But by the power of Grayskull, these Jaffa Cakes look like ass.
Yeah, see, they're like our Tesco's ones.
Yeah, they to me remind me of the cheap and nasty knockoffs. Not proper Jaffa Cakes. The chocolate is horrible and the sponge is hard. Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. And definitely these weird ones over here. Sweet strawberry Jaffa Cakes. It can't be a Jaffa Cake, can it?
No, because Jaffa's orange.
Exactly.
Well,
Jaffa was always referencing oranges.
yes.
Always
But that
referencing
wasn't the
oranges.
Jaffa I was thinking of.
No. It's the same as those little bugs on the floor in Tennessee that you don't want to run around the fields naked with. Goddamn chiggers. Oh, dear. I was fucking in hysterics. And Tam was even worse. As soon as we realised that chiggers were like little mites that burrow underneath your skin.
Oh,
Like-
don't.
Are we allowed to say that word? Because that's remarkably like ginger. Rearranged. It's like, fuck. It is odd indeed. Or Lidl's own, Lee says. Yeah, they're gopping. They are disgusting. Rick, just coming out with some Stargate 1. Jaffa! Cree! Yes.
Oh,
Mate. A bit of,
Rosie just did a snore.
Rosie just did a snore, did she?
Yeah.
The good thing is obviously because I changed the views slightly. As you can see, I've changed the views to allow us to flip into a more full screen quite regularly. I'm getting good at this fucking streaming shit. I've decided. I've decided that I'm like the bestest ever. And everyone should come and watch Tombi. Major Zap says, I'm back, baby. With that, baby.
He missed the dreading to think what Zap would be like curtsying in a dress.
Yeah, we went back to your curtsy comment and we were trying to figure out why you would curtsy in a dress. And we then naturally progressed to why you would then curtsy in a Hooters outfit.
Yeah.
I think it's doable. I think you would look fine in a Hooters outfit. I may or may not have images of all of the senior rates that I was on board with, all dressed up as Hooters girls, and my boss, who was a 55-year-old Welsh fat chap. Oh, he's a lovely guy, but he did not fit in his Hooters outfit, but he still wore it.
Yes, well.
Wore it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The things.
No,
And it was Boston, actually. It was Boston that we went ashore and did it in. Because the first day alongside, and it was like, where do you want to go in Boston? Take us to Hooters. And then we just got absolutely smashed.
There of a bearded dwarf in a bloody dress.
My dad's like, yes, done. We're gonna have to play schedule one, mate, and make characters and see if we can dress them up as Hooters girls, bud. I think that would be what we have to do. More complete. I thought that mini skirts were created for the sole purpose of curtsy. So I've been out or playing tennis really badly, innit? Rhoda! How you doing, Rhoda? Good to see ya. Evening, lady and gentleman. And
Hi, Rhoda.
How you doing, Rhoda? It's good to see you.
Oh.
How's the music going? Because I know you've been doing a lot of band practice, haven't you? You've been doing a lot of band practice.
Oh.
Well, we're still looking at houses and stuff like that for sale over in Tennessee. We've been we've kind of like been shooting ourselves in the foot as well because we've also been looking at the higher end just to see what real money bought you.
We didn't win the lottery last night.
No, needless to say, we've seen a couple of properties, chat, that you would need to win the lottery in order to purchase. And sadly, the chance of that happening is slim to nil, but it's not zero. So we've started to put a couple of pound a week on the lottery because you never know, you might win. And if I share this one, let me show you this property. This is
what prompted us to start doing the lottery. No, stop it, Poppy.
It was all about
very
this.
Energetic.
It was all about this property, guys. So yes, $8.5 million. So hence why it's a lottery win, because no one's got that money in their back pocket. 300 acres. And if we go through some of the images, let me see if I can make it bigger. There we go. We go through some of the images. When we looked at this, we were like, okay, what do we get for $8.5 million? So you can see this nice lake. It's got a fountain in the middle, and you can see this kind of like building in the background, and you can see this weird building in the other background. Nice stream runs straight through the property.
That's the attraction of Tennessee.
Yes, it's the rivers and streams through
and
everywhere.
The trees and the countryside and not so much chance. Yeah, but Rick, I looked at Texas. And bearing in mind that I was watching the storms from last night, I was looking at Texas, and you're just bloody miles away from everywhere.
Yeah, and the other thing as well, and I'll reiterate, the dogs are not going to do well in Texas. The Bernese Mountain Dogs are not going to do well in Texas.
We need a climate that's got a winter.
Yeah.
Got an autumn and a spring and a normal kind of summer.
Rick, just wait until we go through the rest of it, brother, because you have not seen anything yet. So, obviously, when we started looking at it, it's like, oh, do you know what? This looks really pretty. And a bit of the grounds. And this is one of the other houses that's on the grounds.
That's the, I would actually say the staff dwelling.
This is another house that's on the grounds. And then we'll get into... There's the pavilion where they host marriages. A full pavilion. And then some views, some lovely views of the pavilion from the other end. The
3-acre lake.
The 3 and a bit acre lake with 20 foot deep. And it's stocked with bass and other fish. And then you can start seeing some of the other cabins. They've got, I think, 7 different cabins built on the property.
It's actually a full business.
Yeah.
They host weddings and let the cabins out for holiday makers. The house sleeps 45 guests.
Yep. And with the other buildings, they can go up to 90 guests. Now, originally, it was just the guy's house, and he wanted it nice and big and have the extra buildings so that the family could just come and visit at any point in time. But then some of the family and friends said, can we get married there? And then that's what spiraled it. So it's become a very good business. Look at the size of this place. It's insane.
Yeah, we are actually spending a week in Nashville.
Yeah, can't wait to go to Nashville. So more complete, I have a friend who lives in Nashville, but don't hear of folks making it a destination. Weather seems good, though. Certainly there's areas and places in most cities, whether you go to UK, whether you go to America, and there's areas of Nashville that's actually completely fine. Just well worth visiting. Rhoda says, "Oh, I take it back. Gorgeous inside, mate. We have not even touched the surface. When we start going through some of the rooms, and it's like, fuck's sake,
Yeah,
bastards.
they've obviously used that as a dining room.
This is a breakfast bar room, dining room for the morning, whatever. But there's so many possibilities in terms of just chilling out with family and friends. It's untrue. And we said to ourselves, this would be an ideal place where you just buy, if you had the lottery win and you could afford it, you just buy it and then you just say, right, friends, that's your cabin, that's your cabin, that's your cabin. Everyone chips in. You have the cabin for free. You don't need to pay for it or anything, but just help upkeep of the land or some stupid shit. Fucking the amount of options. When I was looking through this, I was like, I wish I had 10 million right now. 8.5 million.
It's got a shooting range.
Yeah, because that's the shooting range. And then each one of the houses has got so much space. Yeah. That's what you call a kitchen, Rick. That's a nice, tidy kitchen with what looks to be a 1,500 wide cooker. It's lovely. So John says, so much room for activities. Yes. And look at what they've done in a lot of the rooms currently. Lots of genius bunk beds. Genius bunk beds.
Eight kids in one room. God, can you imagine it?
8 kids. But if you look at it, though, all of those kids have got privacy from each other. And they're so high in the bunks that there's not the issue that we have in the UK where the bunks are so close you can kick the person that's above you. It's just not going to happen.
Or you sit up and whack your head on the bottom of the bed.
Yeah. Uncle Martin says, howdy, that kitchen is bigger than my apartment. Mate, just wait until we start going through the rest of it.
It's that kitchen, obscene. You could probably fit the downstairs of our house in it.
Oh, yeah, you could probably do quite well. I mean, this is just a sitting room, but it's got massive space. Another bedroom with 2 bunks.
Yeah, that's in one of the cabins, though, isn't it?
No, that's in the main house.
Still in the main house? Look at that.
Still in the main house. More bunk beds. But do you know what I love about the bunk beds? They're all rustic. They're all very, very rustic, made with wood. Why not? If you're on a property where you've got a load of wood, you can make these in no time. Rick says, you guys buy it. I'll be your Higgins to your Robin Masters Magnum PI. Honestly, mate, there'd be so much room. So much room.
We just need to win the lottery.
Yeah, it is a lottery win. Currently, so on a Friday night in the UK, we have our biggest lottery, which is the National Lottery. And yeah, if you ever won that, you would be able to afford this place, to be honest. There's your shooting range. And you've also got disc golf.
The mind boggles at what disc golf is.
It is literally, you get frisbees and you're throwing it towards the hoop, and then you've got to get it into the hoop. Cabin number 3. And this is inside cabin number 3. And bearing in mind, the size of this is basically the size of our house. Our current house. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gobsmacked. I was literally gobsmacked when I started looking at this. Panda Simone says, yup, no more monkeys on the bed. Yeah. John, a shooting range as well, brother. A shooting range as well.
But the property comes with a fleet of ATVs.
Yep.
For you to go round the
local area, the creeks and all the trails.
Around the 300 acres.
Yeah, there's trails all about. I can't believe it that something like this has come up for sale.
They've even got things for on the lake.
You got your pontoon and you've got your paddle. You've got your paddle boards, not paddle boards.
Pedal boats.
Pedal boats. That's them. Pedalos. pedalos, kayaks, canoes, boats. I mean, look at this place. This is the one that's close to the water's edge, I think. And it's like you go in and it's like...
That's what they lived in originally before they built the main house.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I would absolutely love something like that.
Yeah.
Just...
You can
because
smell
it's
it right now.
It's your business. There's place for all your friends to visit, your family to visit.
Yep. I mean, look at this one. This is one of the cottages they lived in first. So they built this one, and it is literally bright white on the inside. Oh, it's lovely. I mean, look how clean it is. And this is what money gets you. Ultimately, this is what money gets you. Yeah, insane, guys. Insane. Insanity that it's available. Yep, spacious lodge and conference center accommodating 90 guests. And it is 40 minutes outside of Nashville.
And they've got a camping ground.
Yep. They've got camping ground, trails, everything. It's crazy. Fly fishing, marked hiking, ATV trails, clay pigeon shooting, pistol ranges. Sounds like the dogs are on one. I mean, look at that. I mean, even the shape of the land is useful. I think you're gonna have to tell them to wind their necks in.
I have. You stop. You naughty girl.
All right, let me put this on for a second, guys.
He wanted a place for family reunions. And the plan was to accommodate around 80 people for these get-togethers. It had to have all the legitimacies for building. It had to be under an hour from Nashville, and it had to have good, natural qualities, including good water. After seeing 70 different properties, he settled on this 300 acres of beautiful oak hickory upland ridges with a creek valley running for a mile right down the middle.
I mean, look at that, guys.
It offered total privacy.
That's insane.
Right natural setting.
That's exactly the kind of thing that we want.
Just 45 minutes from Nashville. They began construction on what would soon combine for 6 cabins.
So there's 6 cabins on the property and one owner's cottage.
In the meantime came a road system in the valley and miles of off-road trails in the ridges. And then came the 8,500 square foot lodge.
8,500 lodge, square foot lodge.
Asked if they could host their wedding.
8,500 square feet.
Though it was never intended to be a venue, more couples wanted to have their wedding here. Then groups
That's
started
freaking insane.
and the owner even laid out primitive campsites.
Does make you feel a bit jelly.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
They've even got a helicopter landing pad.
yeah,
And people from Nashville in particular like that it's just far enough to feel away.
yep.
Soon they were having so many weddings they needed a place protected from the weather.
I mean, look, the pavilion for weddings. I mean, you buy this place and you keep...
They can have ceremonies.
They had nothing on there. They just bought the land.
Yeah.
They've built all that.
5 people alone.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that you would keep the business going.
In the cabins.
You would... I mean, the thing is that we would need something to do anyway. And if the business can make enough money to keep the roof over your head, you may as well keep the business going and that become your job.
It's year round.
And then do your streaming or do your coding on the side. I mean, look at it.
Fleet of UTVs for riding the trail system.
Right, so shall we set up a GoFundMe and see if we can...
Yeah, should we do a GoFundMe, guys? What do you reckon?
Firearms training.
Holy fuck.
That was a joke, by the way.
Rifles, pistols,
Yeah, let's set up a GoFundMe. In 700 years, we might have enough. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I was gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really gobsmacked when we saw it, and especially for that price. I was thinking you are getting an awful lot for 8.5 million.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, if it was 5 million, it'd be better, or even 1 million.
If it was $1 million, we could get a mortgage for it.
If it was $1 million, yeah, we could raise a mortgage and go from there. East Rhoda, it's a live stream. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
What's that?
Sometimes Google doesn't like guns.
Oh.
But it's an advert that's hosted on Google. It's an advert hosted on YouTube. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah. Major Zap is over on Rumble. Thank you very much indeed. How many people we got watching over on Rumble? 17 legends watching over on Rumble. Thank you. We're not far off 1,000 watch hours over Rumble this month. And we've managed to get Powerkeg Greg up to his 200. And we've also managed to push some subscribers over, or some followers over to Jack Tarlad as well. I think the last I saw of Jack, his read and roll was just over the 100. He's at 113 now. So if you're on Rumble, guys, click that link and just go and follow Jack Tarlad as well. And follow his read and roll series, which is absolutely amazing.
I'm not showering Rosie again.
She's a dick.
She's a demon.
As soon as right, both of the dogs have been showered today because we're going out tomorrow. We're going to a Bernese Mountain Dog meet. So we're going to go drive for an hour and 20 minutes and go to a big forest, let all the Bernese Mountain Dogs off and
let them have a play while we have a chat.
Yeah, hence no Sunday Spotlight tomorrow because that's what our Sunday is going to be doing this week. And also, with us going away in what is essentially 4 weeks now, we're not going to see the dogs for 3 weeks, so we want to spend some time with them, as you can imagine. So, yeah, we threw the dogs into the shower. Poppy, fine. She did her usual.
I showered the dogs.
Yeah, well, there is a fundamental difficulty with me showering the dogs.
Yes, he's got a big arse and he can't fit in with Poppy.
Yeah, pretty much. I cannot fit at the same time. But so I normally keep the door slightly ajar and control the door and keep her in and let the heat out. And Tam does the business and showers the dogs. I then dry them, mostly 99% dry them and get them down the stairs without them rolling down the stairs. Yeah, since then, Rosie has turned into an arsehole.
Oh, yes.
It's like you have just fed a 3-year-old a combination of chocolate and meth.
And cake.
And cocaine. And quite literally, she is a dickhead. She is quite literally on one, which is why you hear the scrabbling and everything else. We would normally put the doggy cam on, but we didn't have enough time, and plus there's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Because the room downstairs, we're obviously halfway through ripping it all out now. So cupboards have started to come out. Cupboards are going outside while I take stuff apart. So after the show today, I'm going to go downstairs and see what else I can remove. Get the plinths out. I'm going to have to start lifting up floor at some point. Cocaine Destiny Bears. Yes, Cocaine Bears. I still haven't watched Cocaine Bear. I don't think I'm going to ever watch it. Sounds shit. Boosh. Boosh says, speaking of doggies, I've got to take mine to a vet checkup on Tuesday, so I'll be missing Rivals again. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries at all. You don't have to stress about don't have to stress about that, mate. It's all good. It's all good. It's not a problem at all.
Due us until July, so
yeah,
we're all clear.
How you doing, no Boosh? Good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Yeah, so I think Jack will be happy when he comes to check his numbers over there, because by rights, Jack should now be able to push for, what's it called? Rumble Creators Program. And yes, Abe, we do have an anime after dark tonight. We do have an anime after dark. There should be one already set up, so I'm surprised it's not live. No, it appears I haven't created it, but 10 o'clock tonight, so 2200 UK time, which is...
Excuse me, I need to jump up.
8 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be watching the next episodes of Country Bumpkin and Lazarus. So yeah, definitely come and join us for that. Everybody's welcome. We host it in a application called Hyperbeam. Everyone can join it and watch the same feed. So I put the link at the top of the description. Just click that link and you'll see exactly what we're seeing. And you don't have to pay for it because Tombi's already paid for it. I pay for it. You can watch it. That's how it works. That's how it works. And we can watch anything, technically. At the minute, it's anime, but I think I wouldn't mind going back to having a kind of like a film night on a Thursday. We used to do a stream, and then after the video games, we used to watch a film late on the Thursday night. Because it's Friday, it never used to be a problem for having a late Thursday, so we used to watch a film. So I might go back to doing that. We'll do it on Hyperbeam. Because yeah, it'd be a good idea. Good idea. So, what's everybody? I've been doing anything interesting today? Oh, no. Boosh. Good. Good. So, Boosh says, no cancer in my bowel. Good report from the doctor on Wednesday. No, that's good to hear, brother. That's good to hear. I'm glad about that. Unless that's no cake in my belly.
No cake in my belly, yeah.
I mean, it could be. Good report from the doc on Wednesday, so you can eat cake again.
Yes.
I mean, technically, that it works. Shadow's back. Crimson Shadow. How you doing?
Hiya, mate.
And John is just relaxing after a crazy week. This week has been absolutely freaking insane. Considering that I started work on Tuesday, didn't work on Friday, I still probably did 5 days work in the 3 days. So I'm just freaking shattered. Rick says, I thought he was saying no cock in my backside. Yes. Boosh agrees there was no cock in his backside. That was the scare. All clear. There is no wigget in his butthole. Bless you. No, I'm glad about that, Boosh. I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
That's the last thing anybody needs. Insane would be an accurate word for this week. Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we actually went holiday shopping yesterday.
Tombi doesn't do shopping.
No, he doesn't. Although
I don't do shopping.
We were pretty quick. You guys suck.
Not as much as your butthole does. Literally. Bless you. Not that I should really take the piss out of your butthole, because clearly there's something not quite right with your butt.
Well, no, you can, because it's all clear. So Nary can take the butt jokes.
Olive oil, 2 fingers. That's all you need, mate. Ask Jack. Jack is the expert. Rhoda says, oh, shit. Yeah, I need to DM Smoo about something. Do it. Panda says, laugh my ass off. Little withered and tired, just chillaxing. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Especially today. I mean, we're going to do anime after dark at Boosh. I glued my balls to my butthole again. Oh my God, what did I do? We have got blurps enabled. I'm pretty sure we've got blurps enabled. So if you wanted to play it, just go for it. Yes. Rick said, Bet the camera was smaller than most inner city urbanites. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Crimson says, thankfully my dad's MRI results came back good. Nothing life-threatening. He has sciatica. So just,
Well,
it's painful enough. Wishing I was lucky. Who sung that?
it's got to be someone like Wham, isn't it?
No, it's Wet, Wet, Wet. Of course it was.
Oh, yeah. We'll say
Fucking Wet, Wet, Wet. Same era as Duran Duran and everybody else. But yeah, Wet, Wet, Wet. Oh, what did they sing that was in the charts for God forever? Is that one I Feel It in My Fingers?
Oh.
Now you got it stuck in your head.
No, don't do that.
Lol.
Oh.
It was,
For
what was it? Because we had Bryan Adams. Because this was just at the height of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner. Bryan Adams was in the chart, I think, for 17 weeks, if I remember rightly. Might have been 16 or 17. And Wet, Wet, Wet knocked him off. That's it, Crimson. That's the one. Love is all around. Rick, I thought it was I Feel It in My Butthole. If you want to interpret it that way, Rick, and you can take it. You can take it any way you like it. Duran Duran, the bad guy from Barbarella. Yes. Yes.
I used to have a mate that actually looked like John from Duran Duran, and his name was John. He had the same hair, and he looked identical.
Was he a pufter?
No, actually, he was straight.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but he was identical. His fucking hair, I tell you, most women would kill for hair like his.
Yeah, I bet. It's crazy, yeah. Love is all around. Time at number 1. 15 consecutive weeks at number 1. It's like fucking insane. It was literally insane that we were listening to this shit every week. Soundtrack to 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Yeah, because... Who was it? Marty Pello. I'm sure it was.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what his name was.
Yeah. Fucking insane. Even the band themselves was sick of hearing it during the summer of 1994. Well, yeah, it was fucking played everywhere. You just couldn't freaking escape it. Bryan Adams. Time at number 1. 16 weeks. 1991. Holy fuck. It's even longer. But the thing is, everybody loved Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It went down really, really well. And whilst it was slightly Americanized, it wasn't a bad telling of the story of Robin Hood. I mean, we've had some shit fucking Robin Hoods over the years.
What was that? Oh, yeah, Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer.
Surely Peter Gabriel Sledgehammer was the longest, most requested song of all time. Yeah, but this is UK singles charts.
Yeah, Bryan Adams.
No, hold on.
Was in the
Tits.
Oh, Peter Gabriel was in the...
Yeah, that's... I tell you what, my wife fucking really gribs my shit at times. It might have been... over in America, Canada, or anything, but Peter Gabriel wasn't
it was
massive in the UK.
No.
Sledgehammer reached the Billboard Hot 100 in the US and remained there for 4 weeks. It also reached number 1 in Canada on 1986. I was going to say, because UK-wise, he was competing with Genesis and Phil Collins. And, yeah, he couldn't compete with Phil Collins. No way on earth. Number 4 in the UK singles. See? Fucking Sledgehammer. Fucking come on. Sledgehammer's ass. Try again, Boosh. I'm actually surprised he's actually English by that first statement there. English rock musician Peter Gabriel. I didn't realise he was English, actually.
Didn't you?
No, I thought he was American. He looks like an American. He looks retarded.
Fuck's sake.
Lol.
One of my long-standing friends was a roadie for Phil Collins' Genesis. Apparently his insurance companies used to hate him because he used to get stoned and swing off the scaffolding that held the lights and all the rest of it.
Yeah. What? Gabriel said that the music video was shot frame by frame. For one scene, Gabriel lay under a sheet of glass for 16 hours with raw fish.
Really?
Why?
I don't know.
2 dead, headless, featherless chickens were animated using stop motion and shown dancing along to the synthesized shakuhachi solo.
I've got such an itchy nose. I reckon I've got half the dogs up my nose.
Yeah. Boo said no one gave a crap that Costner sounded like he walked off a bus in LA in 1980. Alan Rickman stole the show. Oh, I mean, the thing is, Alan Rickman as the sheriff of Nottingham, fantastic. His delivery of all of his lines were delivered perfectly. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better sheriff of Nottingham in that film than Alan Rickman. And we look back at all of the films over the last 20, 30 years, and certain characters being essentially so perfect for the role that you would never be able to change them. And Alan Rickman is one of those characters as the Sheriff of Nottingham. He's so perfect for it. And I would still argue that Heath Ledger as Joker was perfect. Absolute fucking batshit insane.
Oh my God. Back in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. I'll talk to chat. Rhoda says, my mum's ex was roadie for Jimmy Page. Or so he said. We did put up his Christmas decorations once, and I played in a barn on his farm, so it might be true. Interesting. No, that's a good claim to fame. Boosh, everyone was doing so much cocaine in the 80s, that's how I explained Sledgehammer. No, cocaine explains, well, it's not just that, but magic mushrooms, cocaine, and weed explains the magic roundabout. Considering one of the characters in the magic roundabout is completely stoned all the fucking time. He's literally off his fucking head all the time throughout the entire of the program. Absolutely fucking spaced out. These are the type of programs that they came up with when they were absolutely spooned and flying off to the moon. Acid and weed and God knows what else they were freaking smoking at the time. I prefer Painkiller, Judas Priest to Sledgehammer. Off out their tits. Yep, off their tits. Tombi knows of my connections in music. Yeah, I'm fucking flabbergasted, mate. I'm still flabbergasted. There's I would say there's two musicians that I would love to. Let's do four. Might have to do more. Definitely Sully from Godsmack. Definitely Lizzie Hale. Would definitely say David Draymond. And I would love to meet Corey as well. Slipknot. Oh, she dropped her shit.
Oh, yeah, knocked my glasses on the floor.
Did you? C&D! How you doing, brother? What's up, Tommy? Wanted to drop by for a minute. Enjoy the weekend. You too, brother. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We're just talking about music and stuff and how trippy the Magic Roundabout was and the fact that everyone was high as kites when they created it. Who was the one that was always spooned off his head? Was it Dylan, the rabbit? I'm sure it was Dylan that was always off his face.
Yep.
Yeah. Because obviously Dougal was the dog, Zebedee was the bouncy thing. It's definitely Dylan. I mean, look at the state of his face. Look at the state of his face. This needs to be on a t-shirt. Look how freaking spooned he is. He is fucked.
You're bearing in mind that was supposed to be a children's programme.
Yeah, it was a children's TV program. Do you know what I love? I'm going to find it. Rainbow Twangers. It's my favourite episode. Let's see how long it is before I get taken down.
One skin, two skin, three skin, four. Zippy, where's Bungle? Oh, I think Jeffrey's trying to get him up.
I can't get it in, Jeffrey.
Well, you managed it last night, Bungle.
Yes, I know. Well, let's try it the other way around. Oh, Jeffrey, have you got one? I've got it in.
I love it. Oh, dear. Oh, mate, I'm going to put the link in chat for people to watch it later. But they talk about playing with their twangers and their balls and other people's twangers and other people's balls. Yes, John, 100%. And that's one of my favourite jokes of all time. I love dropping that exact same joke. So whenever we're playing things like Marvel Rivals and someone says, yeah, I've just got this new skin, you'll just hear me say, one skin, two skin, three skin. Oh, no, Jeffrey. I do it every time. It's almost my religion now. But yeah, they talk about twangers and balls and playing with each other, and it's obscene.
Yeah, I mean, these are supposed to be kids' programs.
I mean, this was a joke episode that never ever went live, so there was no chance this was ever going to be put in front of kids. But it's so safe. Technically, you have to be an adult to understand the connotations behind the language. But you could put this in front of kids, young kids, and they wouldn't have a clue what they're talking about. It's fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But C&D, good to see you. Rhoda, if your cousin is a Jedi, you're Force kin.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's a good one. I like it. Boosh, my playthroughs series of new Elder Scrolls DLC is called For Skingrad. Nice. I like it. For Skingrad. Good. I like it.
Oh dear.
But yeah, it's been a bit of a wild weekend, to be honest. We're like we say, we're going to be going to a country park tomorrow, taking the doggos. So we're taking both Rosie and Poppy to meet some other Bernese Mountain Dogs. And Rosie gets to see her sister.
And Poppy should get to see her brother.
Yeah, Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave. Poppy's younger brother, Dave, he's apparently a bit of a celebrity. He's got his own YouTube page. He's nuts. He's absolutely fucking doodly bonk. So yeah, we get to see Dave tomorrow, hopefully, but definitely get to see Ivy.
Ivy.
Yeah, and the last time that we saw Ivy, for those that have seen the pictures and photos and the videos of Rosie, she's quite sleek and she's got her adult coat really, really early. Ivy was a giant ball of fluff.
Yeah.
She had a puppy fluff. She looked like a cloud. It's the only way I can explain it. She looked like a cloud had rolled over in soot.
A very fat cloud.
Yeah. She's not small. She's just round. She's perfectly round. She's like a sheep. But with a dog's head.
I think she's now got her first adult coat. Not her true coat. Just
It'd be interesting to see how big she is compared to Rosie. Because Rosie's big. Rosie's huge. If you have a look at Rosie's paws, freaking her back paws are massive.
Well, I ordered her a new collar and I actually got a large because I thought, that'll fit her. It wouldn't go round her neck. So I've got to send it back and I've had to buy her an extra large. I'm in an XXL.
Yeah.
I can actually read now. I found the right glasses for reading the screen.
Where are my glasses?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I can't see them. Ah, that's a good joke. Oh, they're in a drawer, probably. There they are. I don't normally wear my glasses. I don't normally need to. It's very rare that I'm getting headaches or anything like that from looking at screens these days.
But I can actually read the writing now without having to scrunch me face up.
Scrunch your face up. You just look like little Miss Marple. You need proper full-on Miss Marple glasses. Oh, look at her, the librarian.
You see, your theme in here is the theme of shite. Welcome to the Klansman. Enjoy the shite atmosphere, the shite patter, the shite pint. If you're needing to use the facilities, duke through there and have a shite piss.
And have a shite piss. Have a shite piss. Yeah, look at me. I look so intelligent. As soon as I put on my glasses, I'm like sophisticated. I look like I should be teaching a lecture on quantum mechanics and...
Really?
Yeah. Why not? Why can't I?
How do your glasses make you look intelligent? No, I'm getting the look. Guys, I'm getting the look. Tell him.
I can do this show by my fucking self, I can, because I'm clever. I suppose I best bring her back. Fucking savage. She's savage, she is. She's savage. But yeah, we've been looking at houses, we've been bathing the dogs, we're getting ready for that tomorrow, taking apart the office downstairs. I need to take some more pictures, actually, because I want to just stick all of the pictures together at some point and just show you all the works that gone in. I need to go and pick up some new flooring at some point. That's going to be an interesting time. We might be able to swing that tomorrow as well, depending on what time we get back.
We need paint first.
No, I'm talking about looking at the floor, seeing if it's exactly the same. Because I've got an old pack of it in the loft, so I need to see if I can take a sample down and just see if it matches. Even if it's just in color, it's probably not going to match in terms of how it goes together. But yeah, at some point I'm going to have to rip up all of the floor. All of the worktops need to come out tomorrow, and some of those worktops need to go around Lily's house.
Oh yes, Lee. We have a.
You're better off asking if Lee's actually in chat.
Oh, well, he was in chat.
I know he was, but he might not be because he might have fallen asleep because he's old and fucking fuddery. Titch, are you in chat still? Are you in chat? Rick says, I met and hung with Hellston and Sully Erner was a friend and I was singing Party for Godsmack. I was at his signing party for Godsmack. He looks like Towley from South Park. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Create a design, Tombi. I can create lots of things, me. I can do quite a bit.
In this little room, which is garage sized, you'd be amazed how much stuff has come out of this room.
Yes. Tommy
There's
likes
just stuff everywhere.
Rick says Tombi's trying to make sure the collars and cuffs match. If he went wood floor, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I'm not putting a wooden floor down in an office. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Oh,
And the main reason that it's not going to happen is the sound design. It's not very good for a room where you're trying to stream and you've got a solid wood floor because it's just going to echo too much. I'm already having to consider putting some soundproofing in anyway. I'm going to have to make 2 sound panels to go above my head to stop the reflections from above me. And then I'm going to have to put a couple of things on the wall in front of me as well. I'm also tempted with, instead of, because at the minute I've got my screens, they're mounted to the desk, but I'm actually tempted to mount them to the wall.
Well, yeah, you could.
Because it will make life easier for pulling in the desk in and out.
Yeah,
as well.
You could. Well, it's a solid brick wall behind that anyway.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. If this main screen that I'm looking at right now is bolted straight to the wall, and then I've got 2 swing arms for the left and right ones, and a swing arm for the one that's above, then I can free up a hell of a lot of space.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Rick, because normally solid wooden floors are really not good for sound absorption. Because
yeah, don't forget there's a big difference between laminate and solid wood.
No, but what I'm saying is when you're looking at sound design for studios and singing spaces, you really want stuff that's going to stifle the sound from being reflected off walls. That's why you've got the soundproofing on walls and you have carpet. Because what it's supposed to do is absorb a lot of the frequencies, or at least scatter a lot of the frequencies, so you're not having those picked up when you're singing or when you're doing any form of recording. I'm fucking clever, me. I'm a master of nothing, jack of all trades, master of none. I'm one of those annoying bastards that can just put my hand over to anything. A Yanni raid. Crimson Shadow. Yanni's going to raid you soon, and Bend Over appears with a Yanni raid.
Hey, Ben.
How you doing, Ben? It's good to see you, brother. We're just talking the shit, brother. We're just talking the shit.
Yeah, so apart from trying to get that room sorted out so Tombi can move downstairs, which will make life easier.
You carry on talking. I'm going to see if I can find an image.
We're also still booking trips in our holiday and shopping and doing wedding things.
Yep.
Tombi's working and we're trying to sort the dogs out. Yeah, it just seems a bit... It's all a bit manic at the moment. There doesn't seem to be enough time to just do anything.
The problem is that we've always got projects going on, haven't we? We've always got some form of project. There's never a minute where all of our projects are then stopped for a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's either like, have the extension, right, extension done. Do the back done. Knock through the kitchen done. Redecorate the whole house, that's done. Do the garden, done. Front garden, done. Do something else, bathroom, done. Move from upstairs downstairs. New project. It's fucking her fault. She fucking said it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got more room downstairs. I can actually put. Now the thing is that if I zoom out of the wrong one. I'm zooming out. The power of remote cameras. If I zoom out, so on this wall behind, that is 3 sheets of plasterboard. It's not a real wall, which is why Tam gets angry with me at night if I'm too loud, because sound just goes straight through that wall. There is no load bearing there at all. So when I go downstairs, it's brick on both sides. So I can finally put shelves behind me, and the shelves that I've got above where I am now. So probably that way. Those shelves that are just above with all of the cups and shit on, my good God, the amount of cups I've got, is going to go on the walls behind me. So you'll be able to see my World of Warcraft figurines. You'll be able to see the World of Warcraft statues and the games. And I'm going to get a couple of new shelves to go on that back wall downstairs. So you'll be able to see everything. I'll still have a shelf above me, above the computer, but it will be more for functional stuff rather than display stuff behind. Yanni. Time, what's where, and where can I buy more of it? Yes, exactly. More complete. Where can we buy more of it? I'm a nightmare anyway, because quite often someone will give me kind of like an idea of something to do, and then I'm like, oh, that sounds like a really good challenge. That's what my brain's now focused on. And it's like, and then there's no time because I'm coding or doing some nerdy that I'm not supposed to.
So it doesn't stop there. So once he moves out of that room's got to be stripped out and redecorated. And I'm having a cupboard and the tumble dryer and a bit of worktop in there. But it still gives us room to put a bed down for one of the kids if they stay over.
Yep.
So that's that done. Where he laid the laminate, he's actually pushed the skirting board off in our room. But our room also needs doing, and the carpet needs changing.
Yeah, we discovered that the wall was so thin when I drilled through it.
Yeah, he was hanging the TV in our bedroom, and I was actually in that room. And I said to him, hold on a minute, where are you hanging the TV? In our room or this room? He'd literally come through the wall with the bolts.
Yep. Yeah, but the thing is, it wasn't exactly my fault. The wall was just that thin, and there was no gauge to say the room was smaller or bigger or anything in between. It just, drill bit went through. Oh, hello. Drill bit just sailed straight through like it was cheese. Cheese.
So, yes, this one project to move him downstairs is now leading to at least 3. And then we've got to tidy up what the cats have destroyed.
Hey, cunts, don't forget to click the subscribe button.
Hello, Daveyverse. Hello, you cunts. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. And Raiders.
Hi,
Enigma. Greetings, chat. How you doing? Good to see you, guys. Welcome to 2 T's in a pod. I'm just looking for photos in a minute. I found more older photos of Poppy when we've gone to different meets. But what I'm trying to look for is a picture of the room downstairs before I put everything in it. Which is easier said than done.
I'm just glad we ain't got to get that fridge freezer out.
Yeah, so the fridge freezer that's in our room downstairs, no word of a lie, I had to take the thing apart to get it in that room. I had to take the doors off, I had to take bits off the back, and only just managed to squeeze it into that room. Only just managed to squeeze it into that room. It looks like the Raiders are inbound. How you doing? How you doing? We're just looking at stuff in the house. Oh, I wonder if it's that one that's labeled house.
Mine?
No, because that's pictures of when me and my brother were doing the electrics, and
don't. That was freaking hilarious.
There's pictures of me and the brother doing the electrics. There's also pictures of replacing the floor in the bedrooms, and yeah, there was so much fucking mess. We went
right.
through the floor. How many times did we go through the floor? Twice? 3 times?
Yes, Davey, I do. I need a basement to throw Tombi.
Yes, Yanni! How you doing, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you.
For that, Oren, we need a garage with a bonus room so I can sling him above the garage.
And if alleged is there still, Spice Marines! Yes. Need an American pad with a basement. You can leave Tombi down there. That is the idea. Give me my dungeon downstairs. As long as I'm downstairs, everyone else can just leave me alone. I'll be in my dungeon. Bonus hole.
Bonus hole. Yeah.
You come down in the dungeon, you might not escape it. You might not escape it. So you just got to think about that, guys. Anytime you come round to Tombi's house. Yanni, we were having a look at that property, by the way. The one that we need the lottery to win. We're having a look at that earlier, and then Rick was like, and then suddenly it was like, oh, wow, that's actually really, really nice. When do we move in? I was like, shit. I wish we could.
Yeah.
Hello, gamers. I like her voice. She sounds like she's going to... she sounds like she's about to say something important no matter what. Sup, Tombi? How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
My voice?
Yeah. The wife's got one of those voice that is either Marmite. You either love it or hate it. I tend to love it because, obviously, it's the wife.
I've got a voice that makes ears bleed.
But it's so stereotypical Cockney Londoner that you're gonna. The thing is that we're gonna go across to America in 4 weeks' time, and most people are just going to accept the fact that I talk English. But when Tam speaks, they'll be like, "Holy shit! Do you know the Queen?" And then Tam will be like, "Yes. Do you know she's dead? We were best friends. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Can you give me a free lunch or something?" I'm just going to set Tam on all of the staff and just see how many free lunches we can squirrel out of people. I did get my military ID, though. My military ID has turned up. So I can now get into free on certain places. And if you've got a military ID as well for the Brits going across to America, if you're ex-armed forces, take your ID card because you can get through airports.
Get your fucking arse out of my face.
Yes, Abe.
Why am I hearing that twice?
Because you've got the stream open because you're a muppet.
I've got the stream open, but the volume's muted.
Well, it's not my fault. Is it coming out of your speakers?
No, my speakers are off.
What was that?
I don't know. Don't be a motherfucker.
More Complete said, all Brits' voices make our ears bleed. Let's all be honest here. Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh. Oh.
That's not on. Oh, right. So you heard it twice as well. Yeah. So it's not just me.
Can someone play a blurp again? I want to check something out. I know what it is.
It's you, isn't it?
Fuck off.
It's you, isn't it? Get your fucking arse out of my face.
You only heard it once then, didn't you?
Yeah, it was you. What? Did you add the volume on the stream or something?
No. Don't forget, my mixer outputs the audio from Chrome, and I hadn't muted it. So it was playing through... When audio like that comes through, it goes over to my mixer and then comes back through the mic. So everyone's like, yeah.
Right.
Fucking Davey verse says, just start calling her Princess Tam in random restaurants for free shit. Yes. This is...
What's that? What's that, brother?
What's that? What's that, brother?
What's that, brother?
Fucking Major Zap, thank you. Oh, Major Zap. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should just go in there and I should just go, my lady, and start calling it, this is Princess Tamafree of Cockney.
Yeah, Rhoda, I was born in Hackney,
Yeah.
East London.
Yep.
Croydon's the other side.
Yeah, Croydon's the other side. But Hackney is where it is. Hackney. It's called racism. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Do a bucket. That's what they used to say, didn't they?
Oh.
Yes.
Well, you know what they say. People in glass houses sink ships.
Fucking Yanni, I love it. I mean, I fucking love Boondock Saints. Especially considering the pub owner was in Fraggle Rock. When you make that leap, it's like, what? Yeah, he was the caretaker in Fraggle Rock. It's like, what the fuck? I'm still trying to find that image. Can't find an image. Can't find an image of the house. Too many photos to search through, and it takes too long. Google sucks.
Yeah, I think I've...
Oh, no, tell a lie. Tell a lie. I found him. Where's the old...
Yeah, no, I don't think it'll quite work.
Don't think what will work?
Heard of Princess Anne and meet Princess Tam. Americans are gullible.
Yeah, they are. Gullah cow as well. Window. To the walls! To the sweat drips off my balls. Right, okay, so downstairs, obviously this was before Tombi put a load of shit in it, but essentially we've got cupboards on the left-hand side, cupboards on the right-hand side, and there's wall units all the way around kind of thing. So all of these cupboards are essentially coming out with the exception of 2 1000s at the back. So they're going to stay in place. So that's where I'm going to have just the coffee maker, the 3D printers can stay on there. Down the left-hand wall, so closest left-hand side, that's where the PC is going to go with the statues and shelves above those 2 sockets on the right-hand side. Yeah, so this is... So where all of those doors are, the drawers and door units, essentially the computer, my computer is going to go down. To the walls! Bow, you bitches home! Real Wayne, Nation Gaming Clips, how you doing? Tron Ares hype, yes! Mate, I am so freaking hyped for it. And there's not often I would say I'm going to go to the cinema. And there's also not often I'll say I'm going to go to the cinema by myself and leave the wife at home. The wife won't watch it.
Going.
She won't watch it. She's not into Tron. But
well, I actually don't do the cinema.
Yeah, I mean, you don't do this. You do the cinema sometimes. But 9 times out of 10, your ass just goes numb. You eat a pint of ice cream and then you get bored and fall asleep. So there's really no point in taking you most of the time. Alicard, how you doing as well? Thank you very much indeed. Yes, you all heard of Princess Anne? Meet Princess Tam. Americans are gullible. They'll buy it. The only problem is Princess Anne has got a face like a horse. And Tam hasn't.
I've got a face like a smacked horse.
Possibly, but it's not a horse though, is it? John said, my balls!
Oh, Tron.
What are you going to see? I missed it, and hubby keeps on asking. Tron Ares. Tron Ares. Have you seen the trailer? Alleged. Have you seen the trailer for it? If you haven't seen the trailer for Tron Ares, what fucking planet have you been from? What planet?
I haven't seen the trailer.
All right, well, let's watch the trailer and see if I get clips for it. What do you mean? Yes.
Oh, dear.
It's a freaking amazing trailer. I just need to close some of this other crap that's on there. I don't need bloody subtitles.
Thanks for all the birthday penis.
Thanks for all the birthday peens.
We're not sad anymore, cause we're out the closet door. It's okay to be gay.
Yes. Right, okay, let's play this. I'm loving this. This is fucking fantastic. This looks so good. I mean, it's certainly got the Michael Bay Transformers noise, sounds, and lights action going on. But it looks so good. And the good thing is, this is how you do a fucking trailer. This is how you do a trailer. You don't show too much. You show some really good bits, but you don't give the fucking game away. And then you got Scully. You got fucking Scully in it. The truth is fucking out there. And then you got 9 Inch Nails taking the helm from freaking, what are they called? Daft Punk. And yes, we have still got a wager. We have still got a wager. It's moribund time. But listen to the fucking music.
Is
Do you
there
what?
music?
Say again.
I can't hear music.
So for those people that watched it, do you know what that music makes me feel like? Netrunner. That's what it makes me feel like. Cyberpunk Netrunner. Oh, it looks so good. 10 for the 10th. So not until the end of the year. And yeah, I am 100% going to go in to watch this in the cinema on a day. I'm even tempted to go into London to watch it on IMAX. Just so I can watch it a couple of days earlier. And then I can do a decent review of it.
Oh, yeah, you can go watch it. I'll sit at home with a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah, that's fine. Done. Deal. You heard it here, folks. She said I can go to the cinema by myself, which isn't gay, because we're watching awesome films. Fuck off, bitches. Tron Legacy soundtrack was GOAT, John says. Yes. I will say the Daft Punk knocked it out of the park with Tron Legacy's soundtrack. It's just obscene. Every single track is a work of art just by itself. Rick says, damn if Gillian Anderson doesn't make me drool still to this day. My God, your English is crap. You could add a couple of commas in there. But I appreciate the sentiment. I know what you mean. Grim! How you doing, Grim? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We're just discussing Tron Ares. Well, I just introduced Tam to Tron Ares. And alleged, possibly may not have seen it. Will Disney kill it with DEI? Now, obviously, this is the wager. So, more complete, this is the wager that myself and Rick have got. I'm saying no, they're not going to kill it with DEI. Rick's saying they will. And we have got a wager on, what was it, a $300 bottle of whiskey? I think that was the wager. I think I'm going to win it. Shadow of a doubt. And do you know how I know I'm going to win it? And no offense, Rick, it's almost unfair for me to challenge and accept the bet. Do you know how I know I'm going to win it? Because Rachel Zegler fucked over the whole live action scene that they've pulled out of all of their live action stuff. And whilst this isn't live action, this is one of their feature IPs. This would not get released if that had similar connotations, because this would not make money. They can't afford for it to flop. More complete. Remember back to the 90s when movies often had exceptional soundtracks. Pulp Fiction, Mortal Kombat, The Crow. Do you know what? I will listen to the Crow soundtrack probably once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Don't think I'll ever listen to it.
Oh, it's superb. But the thing is, you can listen to the soundtrack, but you also want to listen to the original motion picture score as well. Listen to both, because both of them have got superb tracks on them. And there's so much good music.
Hi, Peanut.
I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Okay, Peanuts. I mean, when it comes to The Crow, I absolutely love the original Crow with
I
Brandon Lee.
didn't see Pete sneak in.
Pete? When did Pete sneak in?
I don't know. He just played a blurb.
He hasn't said anything.
No, I didn't think he had.
He hasn't said anything. He's just lurking and jerking and working.
Right now.
How you doing, Pete? It's good to see you, brother.
Literally just working.
Yeah. I need to. So when we come back from America, a lot of our time is going to be spent in playing Dune Awakening.
Yes.
I really wanted to start playing Rogue Trader, so Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, but I've got four games that I need to play like immediately, as if like get off the stream and play them now. Claire Obscure, Expedition 13, Expedition 33.
I love you.
Good old Abe. I want to sniff your bits. So you've got Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Doom, Dark Ages comes out next week. Then you got Dune Awakening, which comes out next month. And then what else did I want to play? Death Stranding. I need to complete Death Stranding because Death Stranding 2 is coming out. My good God, there's just not enough time in the bloody day. I need someone. Right, who can I hire to do my work? So I can play video games instead. In fact, do you reckon I can hire an Indian and subcontract my work to him?
No, because none of it will be right.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Oh, I nearly tore one's head off earlier.
Oh, what? Did they ring you, did they?
Oh, yeah, from Virgin. And they did ask for me by name, but they have rung me at tea time every bloody day for a week. We're just looking for a count.
Yeah.
We're just as... It was like tonight, it was like, will you just fuck off and leave me alone? I've cancelled it.
Mm. Will you please just piss right off?
But yeah, so tomorrow when they phone me again, I'm going to tell them that if they phone again, I will see them in court for fucking harassment.
John, believe it or not, yes, I had exactly the same issue in terms of space. So because I'm streaming, recording, playing games all the time, I had no space left. So I bought brand new hard drives and I installed them literally the weekend just gone. I've got a new PCI Gen 5 4 terabyte NVMe for my main drive with games. And then I've got 2 4 terabyte drives, the old Gen 4s for all of the recording programs and everything else. I finally got space. It feels so good. And my...
it's not a wet bag of dicks.
No, it's not.
No.
Firm, hard, fun time.
Blabs. Oh, Blabs is so funny. So not yours. How you doing, sausage? Like and shared. Hey, Tombi. Hey, chat. It's good to see you.
Hiya.
And Rachel, it sounds excessive, but threatening them with legal action does work most of the time. The thing is that when most of these people ring up the house, I'll always turn around and say, right, who are you trying to ring? We're trying to talk to you, sir. No. What's my name?
Yeah.
But we just want to talk to you, sir, about your account. No. What is my name? What is my address? Have you got any important information, like my postcode? If you can give me any of that, I'll stay on the line. But you're a scam baiting prick. Fuck right off. Fuck you, buddy. And then you get the fuck you bloodies back at yeah. Because you've caught them on their bluff. Absolute scum. Absolute scum.
But these have actually got my name. They're asking for
I mean, they are.
The...
This is from Virgin because you're closing the account down.
Yeah, it's from customer service.
Yeah, they're desperate. They're a bunch of wankers.
They've given up ringing on the house phone, they're now calling my mobile.
Yeah.
All the bloody time.
Yeah. Oops. Nope. No bonus stream. Were you going to do a bonus stream where you're Enigma? Were you going to do a bonus stream? Crimson says, I just hang up while they're talking.
Bloody fuck you, bloody! Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch!
Exactly. Bloody fuck you, bloody!
A family friend got his own back one day. So these Indian call centres, the scam artists, they phoned him. So he said, can you just hold on a minute? I just need to do this and I'll be free to speak to you. Well, he kept doing that for over 3 hours and they stayed on the line. He ate his dinner, he loaded the dishwasher, he sorted the kids out for bed, and then he come back and he said, are you pissed off now? And they said, excuse me. He said, are you pissed off now? He said, now I've wasted your fucking time like you waste mine.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what you've got to do, though. That's exactly what you've got to do. You've got to play them at their own game. Most of the time, it's the only way to get them to bugger off. Yep, that's genius. Just literally answer the phone, say, yeah, I'm gonna go get them for you, and just leave the phone on the side. I mean, there was, I can't remember what his name is now, Chit. But he created an AI that basically talks to these scam artists all day long. And it just winds them up, leading them around in circles. Do not redeem! As they're redeeming fucking Amazon vouchers and God knows what. John Ambler, I use an air horn and blast it into the phone. The only problem is that sound pressure, you can only put so much sound pressure down a phone line. It's still going to be limited the other end. So you're more likely, John, to burst the diaphragm on your speaker rather than destroying their hearing.
Why the fuck did he just Astarian, you fucking weirdo.
Astarian, you fucking weirdo. I fucking love Astarian.
It was
Astarian.
It was the day I had one of them going on the phone for about 15 minutes. And I said to him, would you like my name?
No.
And he said, yeah, that would be helpful. And I said, okay. I'm DS Patel from the Fraud Squad at Scotland Yard. And
all right.
He fucking disappeared.
The second you turn around and say you're some form of the police or Scotland Yard or anything, they just shit themselves and put the phone down.
Yeah.
They always do. I mean, I need to go on a hacking session. Go do some reverse hacking against these idiots because they deserve it. They deserve it. Right. Okay. 20 minutes to the 9 o'clock. What we're going to be doing tomorrow, Tam? We are going to be taking the dogs. I'm not going to be doing Sunday Spotlight. Sunday Spotlight is going to be next week. So we're going to go back and have a look at some streamers, content creators. Yanni, have you got your Rumble to hand? Have you got your Rumble channel?
That's actually not a bad one.
We need to post your Rumble in chat. Jack has got over 100 followers on Rumble now. So Jack just needs to get his hours next month and he's in the Rumble Creator Program. So Yanni, we need to do the same with you. Drop your Rumble link in chat before we go. And then everybody that's a Rumbler, if you're over on Rumble, please go follow Yarnwitch, who's going to drop her shit.
I like that. Unalived.
No, Yanni, if you drop your link, people can then follow you and then you can stream. People can follow you before you're able to stream.
Yeah.
You only need 5 people to follow you. Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll find you. I'll do it, woman. Fucking women always make things fucking difficult.
Oh, Enigma's trying to get Streamlabs to work with Rumble.
Streamlabs OBS. Good luck. Good luck. Yanni, you can stream, by the way. You've got 9 followers on your main account, so that unlocks streaming to your channels as well. And you've got 10 followers on Yarnwich Live on Rumble, so you can do it. No, you're fucking too late. I beat you to it, bitch. I beat you fucking to it.
Oh, dear.
So Streamlabs is very, very awkward to talk to Rumble Studio. Very, very awkward. I would personally, Enigma, if I was you, I would ditch Streamlabs.
There you go, Yanni. You got another follower.
You don't even need to go to OBS if you don't want to. Go to Meld Studio. Just use Meld Studio. You can multi-stream from Meld. You can do all of the transitions, all of your scenes, all of your stream elements and stream labs elements and alerts and whatever. You can use those in Meld Studio as well, but ditch Streamlabs OBS. I'll just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. No, I beat you, you liar. No, mine was there first. Okay, maybe yours was there first, but
we
might have been a Nat's cock.
We'll have to get signed permission from Rick so we can do some filming while we're in Boston. Either that or he's going to have to stick a sack over his head.
Pauke, Greg. Yeah, I did a Meld Studio guide how to set up Meld Studio. It'll probably take you 20 minutes, and you can be multi-streaming within that. It's a very good application. Most streamers, content creators, if you're not gonna go into it balls deep and you're just getting started as well, and you want something that just works and doesn't fall over and doesn't take as much overhead as OBS. OBS is very, very bloat heavy because the amount of plugins you need for it and a load of other stuff. Meld is the complete opposite. Meld is actually quite streamlined. It's really, really good. Major Zap, got to get my Rumble rumbling. So my goal for most people is 100 subs. So Major Zap, Yanni, Pauke, Greg, you're already there, so that's no problem. Can it do things like StreamYards? Cool, I'll check it out. Can it do things like StreamYards? As in the panelled approach where you've got stuff down the left-hand side and you can do some things like StreamYards. I mean, anybody who's using StreamYards, ditch StreamYards and start using EV Mux. You'll have a lot better. You'll have a lot better, kind of like. Fuck me, I can't even fucking think now. You'll have a lot better experience if you get rid of Streamlabs and go to Meld, StreamYards and go to EV Mux. Change those two things, and you'll have a much better experience across the board. Alucard, I must try Meld now. Yeah, just go to the video guide. I've gone through setting up the scenes, and I've also gone through things like bringing in overlays. So the overlay that you see me use on most of my the video game streams, I've got a guide on how to create those. So create yourself an overlay, pull that into Meld, add your Botrix, add your camera, add your games, and just follow that Meld guide and you're up and running. Literally 20 minutes at most, I would say, slowly doing it an hour, and you are fully set up, multi-streaming to multiple different locations, destinations at the same time. Whether you want to do YouTube and Rumble, if I was starting over again, I would only stream to YouTube and Rumble. I would not bother with Kick, not bother with Twitch. Don't bother with Twitter. None of those three. They don't support growth. They do not support growth in any way, shape, or form. Kick and Twitch are just oversaturated with content, so it's impossible to grow. Who Who's making the wife laugh? It's a goddamn arms race. All power to the Greg. Yeah, Powcat Greg. Yeah, I'm trying to find a StreamYard's alternatives that is free or cheap. EV Mux does a free version. So I dropped StreamYards when they put their prices up, Greg. I dropped StreamYards and went to EV Mux, and I have not regretted it. It is superior in every way.
So I'm just reading the chat as it's going through.
And yes, it is. They do a free version. Now, the free version doesn't give you the ability to do some of the things that I've got on screen, such as the Ko-fi links or the dynamic grid here or the chat on the same window. You've got to have the paid for one. And that's $39, which was the base entry price for StreamYards. But you get a lot more for it. You get so much more for it. So much more for it. Yeah, StreamYards sucks ass. EV Mux, the guys at EV Mux have looked after us.
I am your father.
Nuh-uh.
The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Right, I'm trying to figure out what Davey is said. I'm a grower, not a shower.
So what you know, there's a search bar at the top.
I missed it.
You know, there's a search bar at the top. If you just type in unemployed, you can then see. And some of the things that he's put in, Tombi gonna do the popcorn hole in the solo, Tam, if you don't go. If it's Rick, he'll swap it in for apple juice. I thought about that to write my reports. Then he says, just did my new build. Had to get 4 terabytes too. Only Gen 4. Next message. Ha. I had a diesel claim call. Indian sir, we are calling about your Jaguar. I turned to them and said, I've never owned a Jaguar, but
Right,
I've had...
so I'm actually trying to find the context for a grower, not a shower.
So basically, he's got a tiny peepee. That's what. It's not from my mouth. He's
And
a
if
grower,
you think
not
I'm
a-
some helpless little princess, well, you better guess again. Cause I'm Snow White, motherfucker.
I can't believe someone's made that into a blurb. Because I'm Snow White, motherfucker. I'm sure I just heard a cat come in this room. A cat just thudded. And now I can't see a cat. Better not have brought a fucking rat in. Little bastards.
Well, don't open that room door. Because if
Yeah.
you let loose in the house, I might bird you.
But yeah, Rachel signed up for EV Mux last night. You can do quite a bit for free. Yeah. The base free version, you can do a shocking amount of it. Now you can't do some of the snazzy things, but you can certainly beat off StreamYards with the free version of EV Mux. It's superb. Cat Chaos, yes, it's always Davey verse, you prick. It says Tombi's on the pussy hunt. Well, I just need to go downstairs, mate. I just need to go downstairs, but just make sure that the camera's not on. Ah, the camera's been on this whole time, huh? Yeah, no.
Bye, Yanni.
Yep, Yanni, on that note, gotta lurk. Much love. Bye, sis. Bye. Lots of love. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we're going to be wrapping it up in a minute because I've got to get the Anime After Dark stream booked in, which is going to be in 70 minutes. Yeah, just under an hour. So, Tam, thank you very much indeed for joining. We're going to be back with 2 T's next Thursday.
Maybe. It depends on what time the arseholes wake me up round here.
Yeah.
Since it's 3:15 yesterday. In the morning, that is.
Yep.
And then it was about 10 to 5, I think, this morning when they woke me up, which is marginally better.
Yeah. Unemployed Davyverse says 70 minutes is over the hour. Yeah, that's what I said. 70 minutes, just over the hour. Because technically it's 68 minutes now. It was 70 when I said it. Enigma, no one shouted out. No one shouted out. Panda, love to all. Always a blast here. Panda, you look after yourself. Thank you very much indeed for joining. So, yes, you said under I swear. You swear.
Oh, we probably did.
Probably. I'm getting old, mate. I'm getting old.
It's a Tombi brain.
Yeah. It's like a baby brain, but just like wrapped up in a big adult. So. Actually, I put a beer in the fridge. So when we're doing Anime After Dark, I'm going to have myself a beer. Until then, guys, look after yourselves. It's been an absolute pleasure. We shall see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
So that's the end. We've talked away. Tombi and Tam, we're done for the day. TV talk and a bit of the news. Some movie reviews, but now we must move. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes. Move, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny, and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. Two voices, one vibe, join the squad. That's two T's in a pod.